Once upon a time, in a small coastal village in Sumatra, lived a wealthy widow and her only child, Malin Kundang. Malin was a bright and curious boy who brought joy to his mother's life. They lived a modest life, depending on her small income from selling cakes at the marketplace. As Malin grew older, he became more ambitious and longed for a better life. Despite his mother's insistence that they were rich in love and happiness, he dreamed of exploring distant lands and making a fortune. One morning, a merchant ship made port in their village. Seeing this as an opportunity, Malin decided to join the sailors on their next voyage in search of wealth. Although his mother was filled with apprehension, she eventually succumbed to Malin's persistence. With tears in her eyes, she bid farewell to her son, hoping for his safe return. Years passed and Malin had not returned. His mother often sat by the shore, waiting for any sign of her son, hoping that someday he would return. One day, news arrived in the village that a wealthy merchant ship had docked. Rumor had it that a rich and noble captain led the merchant. The widow's heart skipped a beat when she heard this, as she hoped it was her beloved Malin. When she finally gathered the courage to approach the ship, she was astounded to see that the captain was indeed her son, Malin Kundang. He looked successful and was dressed in splendid clothes, accompanied by his beautiful wife. Joyfully she approached Malin, stretching out her arms to embrace him. Instead of joy, Malin was embarrassed by his mother's appearance. She looked old and ragged among the fine acquaintances he had made. In front of his wife and crew, Malin denied knowing her, claiming she was merely a poor woman seeking a bit of fortune from him. Heartbroken and humiliated, Malin's mother pleaded with him, reminding him of his true heritage and the sacrifices she made for his happiness. But Malin's pride made him deaf to her cries, and he ordered his crew to set sail, leaving his mother in tears on the dock. Feeling forsaken, the old woman fell to her knees and cried out to the heavens, praying for justice. Her loving heart turned cold with pain, and in her despair, she cursed him. If he continued to deny his origins, she wished that he would turn into stone so he would always be still and cold, just like his heart. As the ship sailed further away from the coast, a great storm arose, tossing the ship mercilessly. Malin realized too late the gravity of his mistake as he struggled to steer his ship back. His crew and wife abandoned him, seeking safety on smaller boats. Left alone, Malin was cast into the sea, and as his mother prophesied, his body slowly turned to stone. To this day, a large rock off the coast of the village is said to be Malin Kundang, forever a reminder that wealth and pride should never overshadow love and gratitude.